Alright, so Aqua Force got some good support in this set with Transcore and Ripples and all kinds of stuff, but Ripples are pretty cool, although I don't think they're really making too much of a splash, no pun intended, and I don't have Genovius's myself, so I won't be able to make anything on that, but I worked pretty hard to craft my fourth Transcore, because I knew that I would be using Transcore in Tetra Drive later down the line, because I like Tetra Drive a lot. I think it's one of the coolest like dragon style bosses for Aqua Force. I'm generally a bigger fan of like the marine generals like Tabas and Lambros, etc. But you know, out of the dragons, I like Tetra Drive quite a lot, and I think with Transcore it's a cool ass combo. I mean, you get a restand on a guard restrict, and basically you have to pop 2 cards out of their hand while restanding your Vanguard, which I think is really, really tight. So I wasn't like, you know, building up my Transcores, and I was thinking, what can I do with these Transcores right now, you know, until I wait for Tetra Drive. And I was like, you know what, with Glory it's pretty cool, because you get to, essentially Transcore lets you grab a non-Sentinel card out of their hand, and then Glory makes them drop a grade 3 and a Sentinel. And if you manage to ping that grade 3 out of their hand, then they can't guard against Glory. So, let me show you the deck list right here. So, here is what we're rolling with. I've been testing this a fair bit. This one is probably one of my, I don't know, I've been playing the deck a lot, but I haven't really I've refined the deck a fair bit, but I feel like it can still be refined. So if you want to like get to the drawing board with this list you see and just like keep experimenting, feel free, to be honest. So here's what I'm kind of running around with. So Transcore Dragon is our main grade 3 main break ride. His skill is when you break ride, gives 10k to the Vanguard with the following ability. When the new Vanguard attacks the opponent's Vanguard, your opponent has to randomly discard a non-Sentinel from their hand. If they cannot, so if their hand is all Sentinels, then he gains a crit for that battle and your opponent cannot Sentinel. So really, really powerful effect, mainly just there for the discard. You know, we don't really care about getting the crit and like, you know, winning through that. Of course it can happen, but it's very, very rare. You're mainly targeting that random discard, and you know, that's gonna be great with Tetra Drive to push out 2 cards out of their hand. But for now, it works pretty nicely with Mr. Glory Maelstrom. So these are both Glory Maelstrom. There's just an alternate art that releases later down the line. So Glory, if you don't know, is Limit Break 5. When it attacks the Vanguard, count plus 2, gains 5k and 1 crit for that battle, and your opponent, in order to guard with a Sentinel, has to also discard a random grade 3 from their hand, otherwise they cannot perfect guard. So this is a pretty nice effect too, just because then, you know, the combo is that you use this first, ping something out of their hand, and then Glory, you know, if they don't have a grade 3 anymore in their hand because you pinged it, they can't PG and they die. However, I used to be playing this deck without the Diamantes and the Basils, but I realized that the extra 4th attack and the intercept ignore is way too good to not be playing, so I decided to keep them in. Playing, like, you have like a 1-of slot, you can either run Revon in this or the regular Maelstrom, and to be honest, since I'm running so many Basils and Diamantes, I decided regular Maelstrom can still put in some work. Then 10k Vanillas, of course you can run Lazarus. I just have 4 SP Suises, so you know, I run that. 12k attackers, if you have 1 or less resting rear guards, so pretty good. Good to have a 12k attacker. Basil, same as Diamantes, count plus 1 to ignore intercept for the first battle, and then at the, you know, when it attacks the Vanguard, if it's the first battle, gains 3k, and then swaps with a unit behind him. So Diamantes and Basil have the same effect, but you guys probably already know that. This is a new perfect guard to give us limit break. Then 3 self-damagers is for grade 1s and 2 grade 2 self-damagers, because if we break right on 4, we still need to give ourselves 1 damage to actually hit the limit break 5 for Glory. And then these are 10k attackers, so when you have 1 or less resting rear guards. And then 1 penguin, just to soul blast stuff out and draw extra cards. And finally Cynthia, to help us draw into not only the self-damagers to go off of Glory, but sometimes you need to put her down early just to actually draw your Transcore. So it's just good for hitting pieces and good for filtering through your deck, so I think it's fine for that. And then Eric as our starter, because sometimes you need to search for the Transcore early, sometimes you want to find a Diamantes, sometimes you just gotta find Glory even if it's your heal. So we don't really have a better target for heal. Diamantes you want to see earlier than Glory actually, so yeah. But anyway, that's the deck list. Let's go take a look at how it works in game. Alright, let's get into it. And we're playing against a mirror match. Okay, this is the Honomaru. Alright, Mr. Honomaru, let's have a good one. Oh, he wants to friend fight. His message says friend to fight style. But yeah, so as you can see, I'm running that good old Jillian avatar. Oh, wow, that's, oof. I hope we can live up to this hand. You know, my hand is blessed. I hope I can live up to it. So it looks like our opponent's not playing Ripples. Actually, rarely, when I run into Aqua Force, usually it's Ripples. It's rarely not Ripples. So pretty cool to see. Let's see what kind of things our opponent is bringing here today. What he has to show to the class. But yeah, it's pretty cool because Jillian and Charlene actually have lines for Transcore, so it's nice to use it for that. You know, I usually use Leon, but you know, it's nice to get a bit of diversity in there. So yeah, but this deck is actually quite fun. I've been playing it a fair bit. I think the main decks I've been playing this season have been still Jewel Knights. I haven't gotten tired of Jewel Knights yet. You know, it's one of my favorite archetypes, so definitely hard to get tired of. And then I've also been playing a fair bit of Seal Dragon hybrid that I presented earlier, and this deck. That's like the main three I kind of rotate between, and just like literally bounce from one to another. So it's quite fun. Thanks. Thanks, bro. That's great. I think I want to hold back the 12k attacker. I don't really have much aggression for later on. I don't need to do great research yet either, so I'm just gonna swing here and just chill. If I heal it down, it's whatever. Hey, we get a draw instead. Good. 10k attacker, that's also good. Definitely gives me more options on stuff I can do. He gets a draw too, but it's a Diamantes, so any Diamantes taken out of the equation is good. I have a feeling I'm playing an actual mirror match, and it's kind of awkward because when you're playing against Transcore, it's very much like both players just kind of freeze. They don't give each other the damage to hit it. Damn, we're really playing the same deck, aren't we? This is weird. I don't know how I feel about it, man. But you know, we'll run it. It's all good. We'll run it. My Transcore will hit the field first, but let's see if he gives me the damage for it. It might just be... I want to give him a bit of early aggro so my Glory can actually kill. Oh, we get the self-damager early. That's kind of good. There's a phrase. You can actually hear Jillian talk. It's great. Feels good, man. Clap. I don't want to set up intercepts, but I want to go a bit aggressive. Does that make sense? So I want to do like this. But the problem is I hate these 12k attackers because they have to have one or less resting rear guards. So it's really awkward. That's all I can really tell you. It's awkward as hell to set them up. This hits for 14, 18. Actually, perfect numbers if I don't use the Eric. I think I'll try to push him a little bit. If he starts trading rears, I'm going to be in a pickle. It's definitely going to be a tricky situation. But for now, I'm going to try. I'm going to try and see where it takes me. Alright, do the work. If he starts trading, I'm kind of screwed. But if he doesn't, I'm good. Hope that makes sense. Alright, swing. See, he loses power on attack because you suddenly have all these resting rear guards. So here, he could ride Maelstrom and I'm in a bit more trouble, I guess. But if he doesn't, then I'm kind of chilling. Get more self-damagers. That's all good. All good. PG's at the bottom. It's all good. No heals, cool. Alright, we set him to 4, so if he's playing just Maelstrom, this could genuinely just be Maelstrom. Like pure Maelstrom. But I feel like it's Transcore Mael. I think it's Transcore Mael. Let's see. Let's see if he rides Transcore here, or if he just goes into the Maelstrom instantly. I think that'll tell us the most about his build. It's pretty interesting. I like how in JP right now it's kind of hard to like read what your opponent's playing. So yeah, it's Trans Glory. It looks like it. But yeah, it's pretty hard to read what your opponent's playing, like no matter what the archetype is. I guess it's been like that for a little while, but especially as of late, I'm really enjoying it. I like it a lot. Okay, so here, he doesn't actually have a way to get my PG out of my hand, which is interesting. So you can just like trade rears and swing face, and if he uses a skill, he'll push me to 4, which is like sweet spot. He's not using it, is he? Oh, he's using it. Wait, why? Not sure why he's using it, because I can't even heal down, so I'll stay on 4. He's just giving me Limit Break, which is... I mean, I'll take it. Yeah, the heals, they can pop off, I don't really care. That's all good, that's all good. All good in my books. You know, I'm gonna lose the grade 3 from my hand, but I guess he's confident? That's all I can really think of, in that he can still PG this, and that my Transcore will not ping his remaining grade 3 in hand. Is what I'm assuming. Transcore isn't bad either, but I'm gonna go for the game-winning play here. Damn. Alright. We ride up. Get the brake ride, so get extra 10k. I love the poof, it pulls out the anchor. That's the coolest thing about Transcore. When you brake ride, it pulls out an anchor. That's so cool. I don't know. I find that super amusing. I can just do this. No intercept, so I'm kind of in a pickle. I'm gonna search this just to get a grade 3 in my hand and survive his glory. Literally, that's my only purpose here. Just survive his damn glory. Especially if I can heal here, oof, that's gonna be powerful. So we're just gonna swang here. Nothing too fancy, you know. We're just chilling. So we don't need the Eric in the back there. So that's why I'm kind of like liberal with my counterblasts here. I think I don't need to stress too much about it. Alright, we swing. Make sure to use Transcore first. So it does a little whew, big wave. We got the grade 3 out. Is that his only one? Let's see. Is that his only one? Is that the only one? It's not. Damn, he had multiples. Okay. We got multiple grade 3s out of hand. Okay, it's good that I searched for Glory. But he still has 3 cards in hand, so I think he could actually finish me here. He could actually finish me here. We're gonna find out. We're gonna see how it goes down. But let's see. Not having an intercept here kind of sucks. Because he can just like swing Van, get my PG out, and then just swing with 2 rears and end me. Depends on what his hand is. If it's just boosters, then it's a different story. But he still has wait, he doesn't have ultimate break, so he has to sack, I think, to win. Yeah, then he has to sack to win. I think he has to sack double trigger to win, right? Yeah, like this hits, then his Vanguard is 1 to passing me. So he has to sack. No, he has to sack. He has to suck 1 trigger to even hit on Vanguard here. That whiffs a heal. He hits with Vanguard, my PG gets procced. And I'm vibing. I'm absolutely vibing. Yeah, it's cool, bro. That is absolutely cool, my dude. That is super cool. Alright. Alright. We're champ chillin', as I like to say. We are champ chillin'. Alright, we gotta call the booster behind Glory here to just get the big dub. Damn, this hand is OP! This hand is something else. Dude, yo! This hand is something else. I can do Diamantes, and then keep this Glory standing and just get a trigger on it and just swing. Keep swanging, man. Just keep swanging. Alright, we put the Diamantes here. Booster here, just to hit good numbers. I'm a bit afraid of him popping off a draw into a PG or something. But I don't think he has grade 3s left, so I'm gonna swing with this. If he gets a draw, so be it. Let's see if he does. Okay, he doesn't. So that swaps. Then I can swing with the Glory for 17. Or it's gonna be 22 actually. Boop. 1 card in hand. That should be game. Unless he double heals, then it's not game. But otherwise, we should have this in the bag. Let's see. All right, no triggers. Sad checks, but Glory, get in there, son. Get in there, son. Get that power in there. Good, nice, clean first game. That was pretty clean. I don't think I made too many questionable plays in there. Yeah, pretty clean. I think we got to show you the power of the deck. Our opponent had a lot of grade 3s in hand, though. Like we popped 1 from hand, and then popped 1 for Glory, and then he called down 2 more. I was like, dude, yo, relax. So, yeah. But at the same time, we pushed him from like 1 to 4 with like no damage checks. So I guess he was just drawing all his triggers. Poor guy. But yeah, let's go into game 2. Alright, our next opponent is... Ooh, OTT. Okay. OTT is interesting. It depends on the build, of course. I think the starter will reveal a lot. But even then, a lot of like Maguses use Tsukuyomi starters. So this hand is a little bit questionable. PG I can throw against OTT, I think. Yeah, we're throwing a lot here. Okay, that's decent. That's decent. Going second. Ooh, is it Magus? It's definitely not Tsukuyomi. It's probably just Magus. In which case, the PG in my hand might actually put in some work. Oh, you don't see this a lot in Magus lists. The 10k attacker, you actually don't see it much. It's quite rare. Interesting. We'll have a pure. This must be like super pure Magus, like no splashes whatsoever. Definitely gonna be interesting. Okay, Transcore opened. Good. I could just Cynthia here. I could also just ride this and call the Eric to the side and then Cynthia and just drop my other Cynthia, because she's kind of useless right now. I think I'll do that. Put the Eric here to the side, and let's just bash with Cynthia. To our assistants. We want to draw, like, you know, just other cards to vibe with. 10k vanilla would be nice. Just a bunch of stuff, to be honest. So drop the other Cynthia. She's a dead card now. So it's very rare to open up both. Diamantes, it is a draw, but it's actually not a bad card to draw into either. So I'd rather have it in hand than check it in damage. Although it does equal another card in hand, etc., etc. But you know, having it drawing into like something that's barely usable right now compared to Diamantes that can put in work as soon as I hit turn 3 is, you know, I think it's a bit more beneficial right now. Ooh, the Tom going to the bottom. Good. But he's gonna shuffle. He's gonna shuffle with Lozenge, so it's actually whatever. It's pretty whatever, to put it that way. Oh, he's not shuffling. My man saw that. My man saw that. Tom go to the bottom. He's like, he can stay at the bottom. I don't care. Tom, never heard of her. I never even knew her, bro. Alright. I don't think we're going for anything fancy here. I'm just gonna swing a rear. I'm definitely falling behind in aggro. Thing is, I have all the grade 3, so I could just go like an absolute mad lad and just like do this, put a trigger here. Oh, let's go! What do y'all know about my Eric, though? My Eric, kind of powerful. Kind of a beast, if I do say so myself. This hand is pretty crazy. I think I'm gonna keep it. We'll just keep it. Cynthia, you can chill there for a bit. You're doing a lot of work already. Damn, Eric. What you know about my Eric? What you know about my Eric? My man just slashing. My man just out here slashing. God damn. Alright, anyway. You know it ain't a modern Decan fight without a T-sip, apparently. Ooh. I also noticed that, like, when I'm editing my videos, I notice how much this mic picks up my, like, drinking sounds. It's like, I don't know how I feel about that. This ain't an ASMR channel, baby. I know you might like my Aqua Force Domination Eric Best Card POV, but I don't know if I'm much of an ASMR channel. Eric Best Card POV continues? Chapter 2? Damn, you cannot disrespect my Eric. He just dealt a damage. my boy Eric just dealt a damage and you're disrespecting him, leaving him on the board? Damn, okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. We can't have Eric be treated like that in this household. No, don't go to main phase. What are you doing? What you doing there? Alright. Give me that Transcore animation. My man roaring. Alright. Eric, you've been doing some good work. Go get in the back seat. Just get in the back seat. I think he's gonna push me to 5 regardless. I think I think I want to do this. I have 3 PG, so I'm kind of oh, the draw, that kind of hurt. That kind of hurt. Not gonna lie, that kind of hurt. Alright. Let's do Diamantes. No need for Counterblast. We're just swanging out here. There's no grade 3s being popped out of my hand. I'm just trying to push this man to 4. I want him to start popping off. Alright. Alright. We get 2 triggers, and my 8k will not go disrespected. It's gonna be swanging at the face. No remorse. Alright, 20k, swang at the face. Ooh, okay, never mind. Double nothings. But we give him limit break, which is good. Which is good, to be honest. No filter, good hand. That kind of tells him we have everything, but, you know. I need this man to be at 4 damage, otherwise I'm in a pickle. But yeah. Looking at his next turn, he's probably gonna go swing rear. Swing face with rear next, and then swing van. But he has an option to swing van and just bully both rears and just keep me at 4 and try to heal. I think he'll be trying to heal, you know, as a... What's that? What is that Apollon? My dude, set up those grade 2s. You better set up those grade 2s, otherwise you're on a... You're about to learn something you wish you didn't. You're about to learn about the pain. The pain of the shrimp combo. You don't want to be asking me about the shrimp combo meal. That, you know, that's gonna have you in a bad state for quite some time. My man ain't boosting. He knows what the card is. Better not be a heal though. That shit better not be a heal though. Okay, grade 2. You wanna? Shit. Ah, shit. You know what? That's fine. That is actually completely fine. But why didn't he... Huh? I don't get why he didn't wanna... Why he didn't want to gain the crit and take out my rear instead. Doesn't do... Yeah, it has to hit anything. He could have hit me with a crit, taken out my PG, and then this would have taken out my Glory. So like, huh? Hello, sir? Would you like to explain yourself? Alright, whatever. Whatever, homie. Let's run it. Do the brake rides. Pull the anchor out real quick. Hold on, boys. Let me get my anchor. Just give me a second. I kind of want to put him in a bad place and just like unleash, you know, unleash hell and use Eric to find a grade 3 here and just like get perfect columns set up. Just deal 2 damage early, but I guess it's not necessary. We're still gonna put him through the scramble. Damn, I'm learning terminology from people I watch on Twitch, man. It ain't good. Okay, we can take this. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Damn, I haven't had to counter blast even once for Diamantes these games. It's just been hell unleashed. All right, here we go. 12k swing into the face. If he draws a PG, that's fine. Oh, speaking of PGs though, oof. All right, this is like massive attack, so I can swing with this. You can draw anything you want, my dude. That's fine. Get that draw. You're gonna have to drop it anyway. Let's go, Transcore. Okay, this is Transcore. Boop. Let's go. Drop that. Grade 3, baby. Let's go. My man drawing grade 3s and thinking he's gonna survive? I don't think so. I'm sure that's a PG in his hand, too. I'm certain of it. But I'm also certain of other things. And that is complete victory in this very moment. Boop. Let's go. No memes. Just wins. Well, yeah, 2 quick games. Definitely quick, boys. And hey, felt good. So yeah, that's honestly what the deck is all about. It's nothing too complicated. There's no like, you know, like with some decks I show, it's like, ooh, there's multiple win conditions. There's multiple layers to this. There's multiple game plans. This has one game plan. Ride Transcore, ride Glory, be at 5, win. So yeah, honestly I think it's a pretty one-dimensional deck, but in a good way. Like it does the job it needs to do. It only has one job, but it does it well, you know. It's like it's a master of its craft rather than a master of or you know, a apprentice of several crafts, or you know, someone that's established in several fields. So yeah, I think this is a pretty good way to show the deck. I think it gave you guys a pretty accurate rundown of how it works. A little bit shorter this time around, but definitely very, very good. But yeah, on that note, that's going to be it for me today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed the deck if you're playing JP, or if you're going to be playing this in Global a few months down the line. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.